Shitty camera. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about rotations. Yeah, it's really late, so I'm pretty tired, so I'm not gonna be thinking straight. The basic thing about rotations is that you have to hit everything on timing. Okay, I'm talking about doubles, by the way, and mixed doubles. There's no rotation in singles, really, because there's no one else to rotate around. Okay, so rotation is the way you move around the court with a partner, alright? So, when you're hitting a shot, okay, rotation only applies when you hit a shot, not when your opponent hits a shot, alright? Well, in some cases it does, but not really. So, it all starts with the serve, right? If you serve short, which means closer to the net, then you're going to stay up at the net, alright? Because when you serve short, you give yourself less time to move because the birdie will get to your opponent faster. So it's all about how much time you give yourself from when you hit the birdie to when the opponent hits the birdie. If the opponent is able to hit the birdie as soon as, or almost as soon as you hit the bird, then you should stay in your position. So usually you serve right at the service line and in front of your partner. This means that if you serve short, whoever's in front, which is usually you unless you have a mixed partner confined to the front, that person is going to stay up at the net and guard it. This will put you in front back position, alright? If you clear behind them on your serve, then you're going to go side side. Any time you clear, go side to side because your opponent is allowed to smash. And if you're caught in front back position while your opponent is smashing, they could just smash to any of the sides. If you're in side side position, then that's the best defensive position because then the birdie's going to go forward. It's not going to go sideways, so that means it's not going to kill your front and it's not going to kill your back. It's only going to come to you or your partner or in between you two. And if it's between you two, remember the person with the forehand in the middle will always get the birdie. Let's see, what else is there? So you drop. That means if you drop from the front, you stay in the front. If you drop from the middle, you go up front. If you drop from the back, anytime you or your partner goes to the back, the other person should go up just in case. So if your opponent clears to you and you go back to chase it, your partner should go up front. Or your partner goes back to chase it and you go up front. And then if your partner clears, then go side side. But always edge up front just in case. If they decide to backcourt drop or backcourt smash or a weird drive smash, then you're going to stay up front because those birds will get to your opponent faster. And if you're caught still standing on the side you were at when your opponent cleared, then you're going to have whatever side you weren't on open and your partner will be in the back, so he could cover the back and you cover your side, but you leave about let's say a third of the court open. Alright, so what else is there? If you're driving usually you start driving in defensive position or you're in an offense. Well, actually you could do it in both positions. I would say if you're driving, stay in the position you have been in or use it to move around. So let's say you're at the net and so you're in front back position. If you drive, chances are it's because your opponent you're trying to kill it or you're trying to get in your opponent's face. So your opponent probably tried to hit past you and you're hitting it back at them as fast as you can so they can't react to it, or you're trying to hit it to the ground. Oh damn, hold on, I get messages. Okay, so you're hitting it as fast as you possibly can at them or trying to end the point. So you're driving just because of that. But if they start getting past you a little bit and you have to go back, then just go back or let it pass you and let your partner get it. So I would say stay in your position at that moment. If you're side to side and you're driving, chances are you're making your opponent run around. You're just doing it for placement. And in that case, you don't really need to move that much, but be prepared to edge up because if your opponent makes a mistake, you drive it to your backhand and they hit it up but not far, you could just kill it right there. So just always be ready to move if you're driving, but you don't need to move positions. Okay, so let's see. I covered your clears, I covered your drops, I covered your drives. So if you're smashing, it depends on your position. So usually when you smash your front back position, so if you're smashing from the front, you should end it just right there. And if you smash from the front and your opponent clears it, then your partner is going to go back and you're going to be up front anyway, so just stay front back if you're going to smash it. You should only need to smash from front back, and if you're doing side smashing, then your opponent didn't do a very good clear or set you up, and you shouldn't need to use that much power on it. Just smash or drop it. Like if they're really far back, you just get smashed 3 times or so and then drop it, or smash 2 times, drop it, smash once and drop it. Just push your opponent back, scare them a little bit, and hit them down. Alright? Just drop it. Use as little energy as you can to kill them. I think that's all for rotations. What else can your opponent make you move? Well, that's basically when they clear. If they clear, then you're gonna go. Whoever's not getting the birdie will go up, and then you guys will decide what goes next, if you clear or if you drop or whatever. So always make sure you know where your rotation is, because rotation will determine where you're standing on the court and how you're gonna move, and that will open up the court for either your opponents or you. So you have to take advantage of your rotation and of your opponent's rotation. Whoever has the better rotation usually wins.